Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. I'm here today with this nice young man, Jakey, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is his ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The motivations and the tiny little corrections that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that I'm using. I'm using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and I just keep the bulk of that leash folded in my right hand, kind of to keep it out of my way. And that leaves my left hand free to give any correction, and the only correction that we give is a slight tug and release on the training collar, and that's the second piece of equipment that we're using. Jake is going to be coming home with his very own training equipment, and you're going to be taught how to use that during your follow-up training session. Now, if you notice, Jakey's sitting right next to my left leg. His shoulders are even with my left leg. That is called heel position. Heeling is also an exercise. Heeling is proper walking on a leash without forging ahead or lagging behind, and incorporated into the heel is an automatic sit. So you're going to notice when I stop my feet, Jakey has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command, and we're going to demonstrate that for you now. Jakey, heel. Now if you notice, he's right with me. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Now Jakey's very eager to please. He's looking up at me. He wants my approval. This makes walking your dog a pleasure. So when you're walking down the street, you can have a nice loose leash and your dog's right by your left side. When you stop to cross traffic or talk to someone on the street, he's sitting nicely at your left and not jumping on that person that you're talking to or pulling you out into traffic. We're going to show you that again. Jakey, heel. If I change direction, he should do the same. Come on, Jakey. If I turn, he should turn. Come on, buddy. What are you up boy back there? Good job.
Nice automatic sit.
Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. Flat of your palm, inch or two from his muzzle, the one-word command is stay. Long sit stay when you're practicing at home is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes, and you should practice indoors as well as outdoors. Jakey's right on the verge of being completely off-leash obedience trained, so the more you practice, the more you're going to get that because he's capable of it. When I return back to him, I'm not just going to walk back, I'm going to walk all the way around him as an additional distraction. Stay. And he should remain sitting there until I'm all the way back to where we started. And at this point, he expects to get another command. So if I were to start walking, he's going to get up and go with me. If I tell him to stay, he's going to stay. Jakey, heel. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good, Jakey. Come on. Come on, Bubba. Heel. Good heel, Jakey. Stay. So that's your heel, your automatic sit, your sit stay. This time, instead of returning back to Jakey, I'm going to call him. This is the come on command. Jakey, come! Always give him a lot of praise for coming because it's one of the most important commands. Jake, heel. And if you noticed, he came and sat in front of him. And when he first got here, his inclination would be to jump. He would come to you all day long, but he would want to put his feet on you. So that's why we're doing the come and the sit right in front. Stay. Make him hold those stationary exercises. It helps to develop self-control and maturity. Jakey, come. Good boy. Jakey, heel. Easy. Good boy. Right up here. Good boy. Make him complete every exercise the way it was taught. Now we're going to set up for our down command, so I'm just going to heel him around and I'll be right back. Jakey, heel.
Heeling nicely right next to Nora.
Come on, Jakey. Good.
Sitting
Now,
automatically.
this is your down from a heel position. So with your dog seated at your left, all the leash in your right hand, left hand straight down toward the ground, down. Stay. Same stay command as with the sit stay. Stay. Drop the leash and back away. Stay. 3-minute long down stays, working up to 5 minutes. When I return back to him, I'm going to return to him just as I did on the sit stay. Stay. All the way back around to the dog's shoulders. So again, he expects to get another command. Jakey, heel. We're going to demonstrate that for you again. Come on. Down. Stay. Very chilly out here today. Jakey doesn't seem to mind. He has a nice fur coat on. I'm going to call him out of this down. Jakey, come. Good boy. Right into a perfect sit right in front of me. What a good boy. Jakey, heel. Goes back to heel, back sitting. So we always start and stop at heel position. Jakey, heel. Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is your down from a distance. And this again should be practiced indoors as well as outdoors. It's going to be getting colder. You're not going to want to be going outside and spending a lot of time, especially with the stationary exercises. So practice those indoors. Stay. I leave him in a sit stay. Walk out to the end of my training leash. Down. Give him the down from a distance. I can tell him stay right from here. Stay. Drop my leash and back away and start that intermediate to advanced obedience. And back to heel position. Now we have demonstrated for you all of Jakey's obedience commands. He has been a pleasure to have. He's a great guy. He could easily be a service dog or anything that you wanted him to be. We love him here at school. We want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we will see you soon.